are things we can do. We bring in good news and we give it to you. Refuting for podcast and connecting people and culture from here and up out of the club. Qualified people who willing to sell. Blessing our time and our efforts are rest. The brothers giving us the end of the rest of them. The work of my life without fear.
I lyrical health.
Master.
Clay body so make on you. I can't ask it if you been you. Say my journey, Tina get I say my jamo. And yes I know money. The more I get you. And you love me. The more I get you. What is
SKTV the best in Liberia. SKTV the best in Africa. SKTV the best in Mama Liberia. Must hold by the lofa and grandfather.
And I didn't ya to money. And I said ya to money. And I couldn't play ya to money. And I could do ya to money. And I didn't ya to money. And I said ya to money. And I couldn't play ya to money. And I could do ya to money. And I forget now ya to money. That's the baby. And I forget it now. Cause you work on my ya to money. Yeah. Oh.
SKTV the best in Liberia. SKTV the best in Africa. SKTV the best in Mama Liberia. Must hold by the lofa and grandfather.
There are things we can do. We bring in good news and we give it to you. We talking for podcast and connecting people and culture from here and up out of the club. Qualified people who willing to sell. The flesh, our time and our efforts are rest. The broadcast we giving our real and our premise my best. To work with my life without fear. From grandfather Nima to Lufa, from Riverside, River G to Chile, from Grand Crew, Bombing, Kidman, Montserrat, San to Bacalu, from Maryland, Bonk to the Mikey B. We the best in the land, yeah, LIB. We the best in the land, yeah, LIB. We the best in the land, yeah, LIB.
SKTV the best in Liberia. SKTV the best in Africa.
There are things we can do. We bring in good news and we give it to you. We talking for podcast and connecting people and culture from here and up out of the club. Qualified people who willing to sell. Blessing our time and our efforts are rest. The brothers giving us the end of the rest of them. The work of my life without fear.
I lyrical health.
Master.
Clay body so make on you. I can't ask it if you been you. Say my journey, Tina get I say my jamo. And yes I know money. The more I get you. And you love me. The more I get you. What is
SKTV the best in Liberia. SKTV the best in Africa. SKTV the best in Mama Liberia. Must hold by the lofa and grandfather.
And I didn't ya to money. And I said ya to money. And I couldn't play ya to money. And I could do ya to money. And I didn't ya to money. And I said ya to money. And I couldn't play ya to money. And I could do ya to money. And I forget it now ya to money. That's the baby. And I forget it now. Cause you work on my ya to money. Yeah. Oh.
SKTV the best in Liberia. SKTV the best in Africa. SKTV the best in Mama Liberia. Must hold by the lofa and grandfather.
There are things we can do. We bring in good news and we give it to you. We talking for podcast and connecting people and culture from here and up out of the club. Qualified people who willing to sell. The flesh, our time and our efforts are rest. The broadcast we giving our real and our premise my best. To work with my life without fear. From grandfather Nima to Lufa, from Riverside, River G to Chile, from Grand Crew, Bombing, Kidman, Montserrat, San to Bacalu, from Maryland, Bonk to the Mikey B. We the best in the land, yeah, LIB. We the best in the land, yeah, LIB. We the best in the land, yeah, LIB.
SKTV, the best in Liberia. SKTV, the best in Africa.
There are things we can do. We bring in good news and we give it to you. We touch it for podcast and connecting people and culture from here and up out of the globe. Foreign people who waiting to sell. The blessing that time and the effort are rest. The brothers giving us here and the promise of them. The work of my life without fear.
A lyrical health.
Master.
Tribalism will make you. I can't ask you if you been you. Say my journey, tina ke ase my jamu. Enji sano muni, emu aye yo. Enji lofa mui, emu aye yo.
SKTV, the best in Liberia. SKTV, the best in Africa. SKTV, the best in Mama Liberia. Must hold by the lofa and grandfather.
Ena dine ya tumale, ena salia ya tumale, ena kwanakli ya tumale, ena kodubwa ya tumale, ena dine ya tumale, ena salia ya tumale, ena kwanakli ya tumale, ena kodubwa ya tumale, ana napagi ya tumale, esta tiki, ana napagi ya tosi wako ma ya tumale,
SKTV, the best in Liberia. SKTV, the best in Africa. SKTV, the best in Mama Liberia. Must hold by the local and grandfather.
There are things we can do. We bring in good news and we give it to you. We touch it for podcast and connecting people and culture from here and up out of the globe. Foreign people who waiting to sell. The flesh, that time and the efforts are rest. The broadcast we giving a real and the promise my best. To work with my life without fear. From Grandfather, Nima to Lufa. From Riverside, River G to Chile. From Grand Crew, Bombing, Kidman, Montserrat, San to Bacalu. From Maryland, Bonk to the Mikey B. We the best in the land, yeah, LIB. We the best in the land, yeah, LIB. We the best in the land, yeah, LIB.
SKTV, the best in Liberia. SKTV, the best in Africa.
There are things we can do. We bring in good news and we give it to you. We touch it for podcast and connecting people and culture from here and up out of the globe. Foreign people who waiting to sell. The blessing that time and the efforts are rest. The brothers giving us here and the promise of them. The work of my life without fear.
A lyrical health.
Master.
Tribalism will make you. I can't ask you if you been you. Say my journey, tina ke ase my jamu. Enji sano muni, emu aye yo. Enji lofa mui, emu aye yo.
SKTV, the best in Liberia. SKTV, the best in Africa. SKTV, the best in Mama Liberia. Must hold by the lofa and grandfather.
Ena dine ya tumale, ena salia ya tumale, ena kwanakli ya tumale, ena kodubwa ya tumale, ena dine ya tumale, ena salia ya tumale, ena kwanakli ya tumale, ena kodubwa ya tumale, ana napagi ya tumale, esta tiki, ana napagi ya tosi wako ma ya tumale.
SKTV, the best in Liberia. SKTV, the best in Africa. SKTV, the best in Mama Liberia. Must hold by the local and grandfather.
There are things we can do. We bring in good news and we give it to you. We touch it for podcast and connecting people and culture from here and up out of the globe. Foreign people who waiting to sell. The flesh, that time and the efforts are rest. The broadcast we giving a real and the promise my best. To work with my life without fear. From Grandfather Nima to Lufa, from Riverside to Raji to Chide, from Grand Crew, Bombing, Kidman, Monserrat, San to Backwalu, from Maryland, Bonkan to the Mikey B. We the best in the land, yeah, LIB. We the best in the land, yeah, LIB. We the best in the land, yeah, LIB.
Let's play TV, the best in Liberia. Let's play TV, the best in Africa.
There are things we can do. We bring in good news and we give it to you. We searching for podcast and connecting people and culture from here and up out of the club. Foreign people who willing to sell. Blessing our time and our efforts are rest. The brothers giving us here and the promise of them. The work with my life without fear.
A lyrical health.
Master.
Tribalism, I can't ask it if you been you. Say my journey, Tina get I say my jamo. And yes, I know money, and more I go. And you love
Let's play TV, the best in Liberia. Let's play TV, the best in Africa. Let's play TV, the best in Mama Liberia. Must hold by the lofa and grandfather.
And I didn't ya to money, and I said ya to money, and I can't play ya to money, and I could do ya to money, and I didn't ya to money, and I said ya to money, and I can't play ya to money, and I could do ya to money, and I don't get it now ya to money. That's the baby, and I don't get it now. Cause you work on my ya to money. Yeah.
Let's play TV, the best in Liberia. Let's play TV, the best in Africa. Let's play TV, the best in Mama Liberia. Must hold by the lofa and grandfather.
There are things we can do. We bring in good news and we give it to you. We searching for podcast and connecting people and culture from here and up out of the club. Foreign people who willing to sell. The flesh, our time and our efforts are rest. The broadcast we giving are real and the promise my best. To work with my life without fear. From Grandfather Nima to Lufa, from Riverside to Raji to Chide, from Grand Crew, Bombing, Kidman, Monserrat, San to Backwalu, from Maryland, Bonkan to the Mikey B. We the best in the land, yeah, LIB. We the best in the land, yeah, LIB. We the best in the land, yeah, LIB.
Let's play TV, the best in Liberia. Let's play TV, the best in Africa.
There are things we can do. We bring in good news and we give it to you. We searching for podcast and connecting people and culture from here and up out of the club. Foreign people who willing to sell. Blessing our time and our efforts are rest. The brothers giving us here and the promise of them. The work with my life without fear.
A lyrical health.
Master.
Tribalism, I can't ask it if you been you. Say my journey, Tina get I say my jamo. And yes, I know money, and more I go. And you love
Let's play TV, the best in Liberia. Let's play TV, the best in Africa. Let's play TV, the best in Mama Liberia. Must hold by the lofa and grandfather.
And I didn't ya to money, and I said ya to money, and I can't play ya to money, and I could do ya to money, and I didn't ya to money, and I said ya to money, and I can't play ya to money, and I could do ya to money, and I don't get it now ya to money. That's the baby, and I don't get it now. Cause you work on my ya to money. Yeah.
Let's play TV, the best in Liberia. Let's play TV, the best in Africa. Let's play TV, the best in Mama Liberia. Must hold by the lofa and grandfather.
There are things we can do. We bring in good news and we give it to you. We talking for podcasts and connecting people and culture from here and out part of the globe. Qualified people who waiting to sell. The flesh, the time, and the efforts are red. The broadcast we giving are real and the premise from best. To work with my life without fear. From Grandfather Nima to Lufa, from Riverside to Raji to Chide, from Grand Crew, Bombing, Kidman, Montserrat to San to Backwalu, from Maryland, Bonkan to the Mikey B. We the best in the land, yeah, LIB. We the best in the land, yeah, LIB. We the best in the land, yeah, LIB.
SKTV, the best in Liberia. SKTV, the best in Africa.
There are things we can do. We bring in good news and we give it to you. We talking for podcasts and connecting people and culture from here and out part of the globe. Qualified people who waiting to sell. The blessing, the time, and the efforts are red. The brothers giving us here and the premise from there. To work with my life without fear.
A lyrical
Master.
Cleverly, so make you I can't ask you if you been you. Say my journey, Tina can I say my jamo. And yes, I know money, and more I know. And you love
SKTV, the best in Liberia. SKTV, the best in Africa. SKTV, the best in Mama Liberia. Must hold by the lofa and grandfather.
Ena Guinea ya tumale, ena Sadia ya tumale, ena Conakry ya tumale, ena Cote d'Ivoire ya tumale, ena Guinea ya tumale, ena Sadia ya tumale, ena Conakry ya tumale, ena Cote d'Ivoire ya tumale, ena Nakagiyarina ya tumale, ena Tiki, ena Nakagiyarina, tosi wako.
SKTV, the best in Liberia. SKTV, the best in Africa. SKTV, the best in the world, the whole wide world. Good morning, Mabel. Good evening, good afternoon to you. How are you?
Thank you. The great thank God for life, and you indeed. Let me just add up a minute that SKTV is the best, and I keep searching for this song on the YouTube. I think we got to tell our people.
No, I will send it to you.
Okay, yes, indeed.
send
But
it
then that's
to you.
good. Yes.
Oh.
Yes, so that's the best way. So indeed, I'm great. Like I said yesterday, thank God for life. Yes, once there's life, there's hope. So indeed, I'm good. Thank God for life.
You know, I was just reading a comment from one of the fans. You know, he's saying that thank God for SKTV. He's watching us from Venezia,
Let me see.
Italy, from Italy, Venezia, Italy. So the good thing about SKTV, we have followers and fans around the globe. And they're not just any followers. They follow and they participate. That's why when we open the lines, you see people calling from Australia, from China, all over in Europe, everywhere in Liberia. And we are very proud of our team for doing all of the above. And we are much more proud of our followers and fans from around the world. SKTV, our job is to make sure we provide the needed information to our people so that they can make an informed decision when it comes to making decision on Liberia. Even though that aspect is yet to yield any dividends when it comes to people decision making, the people will still learn the truth, they will understand the truth, they will know the truth, they will know the facts surrounding individuals and candidates and political parties, but yet they will go and do the unexpected, But again, it is what it is. That's our country. We will not get tired. We will not get fed up educating our people. And we will not get tired fighting the bad guys, the people that have infiltrated the system, that they want to perpetuate themselves to power. We will not get tired fighting them unless they decide to do the right thing for the Liberian people, wherein their actions will impact the Liberian people positively. But I want to say thank you to all of you for joining SKTV. I'm not sure if I sent the link to everybody. I think I did. Seku is here. Seku Proma is here. SK is here. And Johnson Mayborn Kula is here. The new daddy around the block is here and
smart.
ready to go. But I want to encourage our people to go ahead and share the show. Today, we have additional revelations, Mayborn. You know, SKTV always get
Additional
always
news.
get the facts.
Yes.
Yeah, we always got breaking news, and we today Umpa is now breaking is additional information from what we already talked about here with regards to the drugs issue and the drugs enforcement agency in Liberia. We have gotten some names of some of the major drug dealers, some of whom that Ibikroma is accused of being in bed with. And we have also gotten some revelations as to what happened and what Fadiga allegedly did. And in fact, SKTV is in possession of some recordings. And these recordings are also some interactions between some of the drug enforcement officers and the drug dealers. But we are still perusing the recording. We are still, we play recording. We want to authenticate the voices. We want to make sure that this is this person. And we are doing deeper investigation when it comes to the recordings. But yeah, we'll be telling you some names of people who are, allegedly on those recordings and making transaction at the same time lying to the Liberian people that they are fighting drugs. Hopefully, the team will join us very soon. Everybody will be here so we can get this conversation going. But maybe in the meantime, I think we should take a few minutes to recognize some of our people.
And that would be one of the best things to do.
How are you doing? Mong, are you there? All right. It looks like Mong is not available. Mong?
Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. What's up, guys? Another day to be on SKTV. Another great day for the fans, the listening audience, and our viewers from around the world, including Liberia, the home-based country. I've got most of the audiences. And another good day to be on SKTV. We are here, like every day. Nothing new. It's every day.
Man, the sacrifices, of you guys. I'm not going to talk about myself because you guys, you already know what's up. But the sacrifices of you guys, it cannot be overemphasized. I know Mayborn is the only radio presenter in Liberia that works 7 days a week. Those sacrifices cannot go unnoticed. And Mong, you know what it is. You are, in hospital, but yet sacrificing your time, taking away some time from your son to come and give us some of that time to educate, to inform the Liberian people. And at the same time, whatever we are doing, some recognize the good work, but majority will get at you when you are not speaking their language, when you are not saying things that will favor or that seem to favor their person, family, party, or their associates. But yet, we are not deterred. We are not discouraged. We come here every day. That means a lot. Lawrence, welcome, my man. What's going on?
Well, thank you, Mr. Cannon, for having me on the show. Even though the up and down is not easy, we suffering here because I think I shared with Mayborn last evening. Our technician is not treating us well because the entire building is not ground, including the tower. So whenever we see the weather is bad, we have to go off quickly, at least to be able to save the equipment in the building. But however, our CEO is on ground, and hopefully by Monday, another technician will come to start the work in the compound here of the radio station. So we will not be afraid of the weather anymore. The only thing here right now we hearing from people since this morning is the issue about the incident this morning that occurred at the Rabat International Airport. According to Honorable Moses Akara's Gray, he posted on his Facebook page that the president was denied from using the VIP angle, which of course this evening I was opportune to listen to the former Maritime Commissioner, Len Eugene Nangwe. He spoke on one of the stations in Monrovia, providing some information exactly what's happened this morning with former President George Weah when he was leaving the country. So some of the guys are discussing it in the various Atayi Center here in Forma. Actually, the issue about the three guys from the DEA as well. So, so far so good for my end. That's what people are talking about here in this part of Bond County. Mayborn, good evening, Chief. What's up?
Yeah. Thank you so much.
My friend and brother, my man, how is Grand G there?
Yeah, yes, indeed. So, Sheku.
Let hear from Sheku. Sheku, what's going on, my man? How's the Grand G there? How are you doing yourself and the family?
Yeah, thank God. Grand. Yeah. You can get me?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Grand today is okay. The road project from in the various community is ongoing. We're even supposed to be having the superintendent tonight to be speaking on some issues about the county. So for now, no bad news. Things are okay. We're not complaining too much. Yeah.
So far, so good, right?
So far, so good.
Yeah. So, Mayborn, back to you. What's going on in Montserrado, in Monrovia, and Liberia at large?
All right, so that's good. Thank you. And let me say thanks to my colleagues. Indeed, that news coming from the RIA also, that one of the news that hit us this morning, that the former president of the Republic, George Manuel Weah, has been denied entrance into both the VVIP and the VIP lounge of the RIA, recent best known to the government, according to the information that we're getting. So again, Liberia government restore Western Cluster road usage permit 1 month after they revoke their permit of using the road. The government of Liberia again restore the Western Cluster usage permit. So there have been mixed reactions to that as to Western Cluster, because mind you, they have some heavy machines, and using that road may likely damage the road. So there are some mixed reactions to that. Then again, there are some talking points about Liberia yet to announce deal in South Korea as nearly 50 agreements signed with other African nations. So Liberians are also wondering as to what's going on. How come we're not hearing any deal or maybe anything or maybe anything signed by South Korea government and other Liberia government? So Liberians are still waiting and their eyes are still on deck. So what's going to happen there in South Korea between the Liberian government and the South Korean government. Again, the Supreme Court rejects 2.8% budget allocation for judiciary. Mind you, the Supreme Court said, in fact, they want 22 million into that budget instead of the $17 million budget that been, or in fact, that been placed into the national budget for them. So they are saying that they're not going to accept that 2.8% increasement of them. So they are rejecting that amount. That's the news coming from the Temple of Justice, so on. But one of the trending news back home, I think there are other of you that have been following about a prophet who a video went viral here in Liberia about his prophecy, and there are mixed reaction also to that. Liberian, in mind you, people are always looking for stories, so they are giving their own views on that. Who is the prophet, where the prophet come from, and what the prophet teach, and what the prophet saying, and what are the prophet is a true man of God. There are mixed reactions to that also back home, and that's the trending news right now in Liberia. So Steve, Virginia Monk, and my colleagues, and our followers and our listeners, these are some of the happening back home in Liberia.
All right. Thank you so much, Johnson, Mabon, Kula, Seku, Ellis Kroma, and Lawrence. Brazilian Monk, my man, I saw something today. Before we dive into the actual conversation, I can announce to you that we do have some information on the Western Closers deal.
Yeah.
As I told you guys here the last time, when it was announced that Joseph Nima Boakai shut down Western Closer for stop them from using the roadway until they can do something about it. I told you guys it was not about the Liberian people. I told you it was not about the road, and I'll inform you clearly it was about the deal because they felt that George Weah on their way out, George Weah government took something, and for them as government, they see government as more we call it Chinese buffet. Everybody can go and cut their own. Like we call it in Liberia, go by chop, you chop, I chop. So for them, they never had their share of the pie. So they decided to say, hey, you give a lot of money to these people. We know how much money you are making here on a yearly basis. We know you're making millions of dollars, and we can be the government using you do everything that you're not getting our share. First of all, already took care of the government. They said that's not our government. That was just Weah. We had to give ours. From one thing to another, they say, then they were trying to be, act like they know plenty. They say, okay, we're shutting you down until you comply with us. Now they have complied. Now they are back to business. No roofers, no citizen taken care of, nothing for the citizen, nothing for the Liberian people, everything for them. Like Mo will always say, if only you can come to SKTV to take note and pay attention to detail and pay attention to information we disseminate on this platform, you will not be surprised about anything in Liberia. Because we preempt their action, we inform you. We inform you about their actions from the forming stage to the embryonic stage until infancy. We tell you everything line by line. We inform you about everything going on in Liberia. But some of you can come can listen with your ear. Some, you know, sometimes when you're ready to go on Facebook, oh, say cool, you can buy more of your audience. No, that's not true. That's a lie. The people then that I can talk trash to are people who can come here to distract us. We respect our audience more than any other platform because we go by their directive, whatever they tell us, whatever they like, that's what we can do in terms of giving them information. If in fact we come here every day, 7 days a week because of them. When we talk, anybody that we talk to in a steady manner are the people that can come to distract, to destroy it, to destroy SKTV, and to undermine our works. But good people on this platform, they are the best audience you can ever have, you can ever ask for. In fact, we have the most committed followers and fans on social media. That's a fact. Now we are growing similar, even bigger fans or fan base on the radio station. The fact that we've been listened to in all 15 counties in Liberia. I know on a daily basis, messages I receive. Yesterday, I received messages from 3 different people in Lofa County. Oh, Seku, I just wanted to say thank you to you guys for what you do for your show. We listen to you guys every day. From Maryland, from Popolu. The other time, some people call us from both other side. They say they can put the radio 2 on loudspeaker for people to come around to listen. 6 p.m. every day. Sometimes when 2 FM is now on, they can be so angry. Sometimes when I see me getting angry about anything, enough for myself. Because they can put the anger on me. So when they put it on me, I can put it on me.
And that's the part. Let me not call you after a second. Sometimes when I go and sometimes your student can be asking me, but what happened when you do the second? I don't do nothing to.
Yeah, when the people put
But that's the beat of the job.
I gotta put on Melbourne. Because Melbourne is the one making it possible for us on the radio. You know, without taking anything away from the management of Truth FM. Similarly, when we started going to radio format, some people actually they never knew about SKTV like that. Or they heard about it, but they never had time, too much time. But because now it's in their district, a lot of people pay attention. So I was talking to a guy yesterday where we are doing some promotion for him. He opening a radio station, a nightclub in Banga City. He said we should, our people used to listen to you guys on Truth FM. But now that you are in our country, in one country, our people are glued to the radio station. Please, you all have this, program posted on your page and you talk about it on SKTV so our people can listen to your live. We can get more people in the opening night of our program. Same thing in Israel. We're not in the Southeast consistently. We used to go to Southeast when we are on Truth FM in both Nimba and in Montserrat. So that way, most part of our Southeast used to listen to us. But now it's consistent now with Seku and Top FM being here. So we are grateful to all of these people following and listening to SKTV on the radio. I know we are on Facebook. We are on Instagram. We are on Twitter now called X. And we are on YouTube. In fact, YouTube is now our YouTube channel is now computing with our Facebook channel, which is a great thing. The YouTube channel is growing on a very fast pace, which is, we thank everybody. Whether you're watching all on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, or Facebook, anywhere you getting your information from through with SKTV, we want to say thank you. We appreciate you guys. when we talk or react to some of the actions, we are not using any kind of a blanket attack on all of you. No, we can't do that. Every time we address unscrupulous elements, we are not speaking to the good people. No, but sometimes it's necessary to clarify some of the nonsense they put out there. They will come and write just to make sure that we set the record straight so the good people cannot be influenced by the actions of the unscrupulous elements who only intent is to come and distract us. So I just want to clarify that before we get to the issue. So today, Brazilian Mo, you caught my attention, on something on your page that Front Page Africa said that Joseph Boaga government is yet to give information to the Liberian people as to what actually transpired in Seoul, South Korea. And you said because SKTV has already provided the needed information, so they cannot just come and lie or come and follow exactly what we say so they can get credit. Maybe they just trying to find a way how to paraphrase or rephrase the reporting, and or maybe add some sugar and butter to it.
To make it palatable, right? To put a lipstick on a peak.
Yeah, maybe they want to put a lipstick on the peak. Like as always, no matter how you put a lipstick on a pig, he's still a pig.
It's still a pig.
What's going on with that, man? What's going on with that?
Well, we said it on this show. We did a breakdown on this show. We did our due diligence. We followed the story. We followed international media that were there bringing the program live. Whether it was Reuters, whether it was how they call it, the Daily Caller, whether it was the EU News, whether it was the South Korean Herald, one of the biggest and the largest publication in South Korea. We did our research and we knew exactly there were more than 50 memorandums of understanding from all the countries that attended. I never saw any major one concerning Liberia. Maybe they had some on the side discussion, like I would call it in international politics, or how they call it, foreign policy. We call it OSA broadcaster. They get when you get a radio station, they get people who can be also reporting the OB crew. That those were not the major concession that was signed in South Korea. And we knew the reason why South Korea invited African countries. It's about boosting their footing worldwide. It's about expanding and getting critical resources, manganese, cobalt, lithium. And we know the countries that can boast of those mineral resources. It was all about South Korea automotive industry, most especially when it comes to electric vehicle. It's about their cell phone manufacturing and trying to build a coalition for sanctions against North Korea for this coming General Assembly. So they're trying to expand. South Korea, China had the same mentality. China used to be inside. They never had the intention of exploring the rest of the world. And one foreign policy expert told them back in the day, like, if you cannot get out of China, you will never become a world power, because you must go out there and make friends and try kind of expand your influence around the world to become a global power. And since the 90s, we've been seeing China very, very aggressive, whether it's in Latin America, whether it's in Africa. China want to strike a deal everywhere. And today they are the second largest economy in the world. So South Korea too want to copy. They are a high-tech country. They are more into semiconductor and high-tech. So people told them, if you want to be a major power player or power broker, you must cross the continent of Asia. You can only be doing business with Singapore and all of Malaysia. No, you got to go to Africa. Africa possesses more than 30% of all the natural resources on the planet. So if you will want to be a major player, then cross your boundaries, your local Asian boundaries, and extend your tentacles around the world. And that's exactly what they're trying to do. They're trying to get leverage. But they pinpoint the kind of country they are making the biggest investment in, whether it's Tanzania, whether it's Ethiopia, whether it's Kenya. We're talking about countries that already have those basic infrastructure that they could leverage. Liberia could be a partner potentially, but Liberia is not a strategic partner at this time. Look, we keep saying it on SKTV, and you said it right. If people come here to listen to get the facts, they will be given the facts. But when you come up with that political or that partisan hat, then most of the things that we talk or we predicted here, you will not be able to put the pieces together because the intention, everything starts with motive and intention. If you come with the wrong intention, the result is not going to get the result that you want. That's just exactly what it is. You want to play partisan politics. You want to defend your rescue train. No, you are not thinking in favor of the country, because if you're thinking in favor of the country, I keep saying that we will always wait for the result to show themselves. You can fly your private jet. You can sleep in a fancy hotel. You can take the photo up at the end of the day. What are you bringing for the Liberian taxpayer? That's our primary concern. And for the Joseph Boakai team, I know they will put Lisp on the pig, but I know the meat and potatoes of that particular summit, Liberia was not one of the major players. That I can tell you for sure. That's it.
Wow. Thank you so much. Thank you. And really, really appreciate that. Deliberation. We have 4 minutes before maybe one news comes on.
The bulletin, right?
Yeah, but because when I start giving some serious information that we haven't said on here, and at the same time they leave the radio, I turn the people in from Labrador, they can be texting me, "Oh, mommy, what happened? Oh, all of a sudden when I got data here, oh, mommy, what?"
If people want to get the most important part of the show, you got to manage.
Yeah, that is thing I can be getting so that I can be scared before I can be scared before them. I'm talking about real attack on me. I was like, what happened? Oh, the radio job went off. I was like, we're not hearing any news. Oh, I was like, what happened? So the same way they can be testing me, one how they can be testing me too, because most of them get my number and they can be testing SKTV number. So like one of the audience just said, when Joseph Boakai came to America for the first time before his inauguration, they lied about it. They couldn't give any information about it. We gave the information, SKTV. For that, they were angry, and they're still angry about it. When Joseph Boakai went to Ivory Coast, they didn't give any reporting on that. Comprehensive report, they didn't give it to the Liberian people. We talk about it and tell the Liberian people what we discuss. Joseph Boakai came back to America, no report. Joseph Boakai went to Guinea-Bissau, no report. South Korea now, you expect report? No report coming, nothing. You will see pictures, you will see photos, you will see their journalists there, their officials standing down on the ground in some photos. You will see them running behind diplomats and other officials of other governments, running behind them to stop them to take, please, can I take a picture with you? Please, let's take a picture, man. Can I take a picture with you? Shamefully so. Running behind other people, diplomats. Nobody running behind Joseph Boakai saying, let me take a picture with you, Mr. President. Because we have somehow degrade ourselves, minimize our status to zero, that we are nobody, we have no value, that we're not important, we are a bunch of nobodies. Unfortunately, because we decided to put in place a leadership, we told the world that even a dead body, we were going to vote for him. So when a man is behaving like one, then you want to complain? No, you got nothing to complain about. This is exactly what you want. Nobody expects a dead body to talk. Nobody, Joseph Boakai is not a dead body, but you say even if it was a dead body, you would care less. So what do you care now? Joseph Boakai is now a dead body. But you said even if he was a dead body, he was in a casket.
Yeah, you still support him. So what there's the heart?
So it means that you have no expectation because you don't expect anything from a dead body. So you cannot be surprised. You cannot be eagerly waiting to get anything. because you don't expect anything. In fact, if your president could not give his inaugural speech, up to now, that inaugural speech is still pending because it was not, it never finished. They just left it where it started. Maybe we'll do it. We'll do the inaugural speech sometime. We'll finish it. We gotta finish that thing before the next State of the Union. Yeah, it may sound funny, but that inaugural speech, me, I want to hear the rest of it. I want to know the other president finish it. And you got to go back to the SKD and finish it the way you started, and you got to finish it right there. Yeah. Maybe in the next State of the Union address should be at SKD.
The remaining excess should be added, yeah.
Under the sun, the thing where it was hot, so that we can know the stamina of the president again, whether he is physically fit to do the job. Other people were there. They never died. They never collapsed. They never, fall off on him. But on a serious note, maybe they other news here that got to do with the drug people there. I don't know. You want to? Are we having the news right now? Let me know, because are you guys going to do the news bulletin? Then we can hang on to different things before we get to that, because I want to make sure that I bring people here the new development on this drug.
Yeah, so I think you got to be talking about, or maybe you and the team can be talking different thing. Well, we join you after the news bulletin.
So the new bulletin is going to be about 15 minutes, right?
Yes. So I think there are other.
No problem, because you know what? Yes. I'm not going to complain. I'm not going to complain because sometimes Truth FM, when they deem it necessary, they can always let go the news. And also, as per their policy, the news bulletin is very, very important too. They have other followers and listeners that may not even like SKTV. They only look up to Truth FM for that, for those local news. So that's okay. We can continue the conversation here. We are on Top FM and we on radio format, and we were other Liberians. If you are in any of the counties where you can catch, Top FM, you can, go there. And if you also anywhere in Bon County, Bapolu, Cape Mount, Boma, Bomi, and you want to, hang on radio format, 99.3 FM, you can also hang on there. And if you are still on Truth FM, that's okay. Listen to the 15-minute news. If you want to, we'll come back to you. But yet, wheresoever you are, this is SKTV. We want to say thank you to all of you. I wanted to actually, pay attention to some of our guys here, followers here. There's too many people, and I'm not able to go call people with me. I wanted to recognize people. But if I start right now, I will not end it. But let's go back to what I was saying. President Joseph Nyimabuakai, and his government, they are not doing anything wrong to the people that voted for them. They are only doing wrong thing to people who never voted for them. Those who voted for Joseph Nyimabuakai, they had the opportunity to vote for other people that had the energy, the technical know-how, the connections, understanding of governance or administration or management. Were you elected to go for the least competent person, the person that could not even stand on their own to have an inaugural speech, the person that could not even stay in the country because of health issue, to have signed the certificate of being elected. These are some of the reasons why they don't like SKTV, because they can actually stand the truth. They don't like you to say the truth. They get angry if you tell them the truth. You know, without telling you some of the things that we are about to tell you here, I can tell you that Joseph Nima Boagai is in a hot seat right now. Do you know that DeLong and some other rescue senators, they don't want to see Abiy Kroma in that position? Yes, hear me and hear me loud. Because most of them have Stanton Witherspoon karma in their stomach. Witherspoon is telling them that Boakai should not let Fadiga go. They should let Abiy Kroma go. That Fadiga is a federal agent, because he recommended Fadiga. So because do you remember when Joseph Nima Boakai decided to betray Costa and Yombly for the vice presidency? They were all angry. DeLong was angry. He never attended the program. Yombly people, Yombly supporters, everybody were angry. Costa were angry. And instead of what Witherspoon said, we're not worried about those people there. Costa not going nowhere. Yombly not going anywhere. DeLong power forgot about it. We already got him. And when we came here, we'll talk about it. Oh, you know, the only person that stood their ground, that didn't go away from the rescue train, from the rescue mission, was Costa. And the reason for that, because Costa was rejected. But the likes of DeLong, Yombly, other people, Stanton said they don't have the gut, they don't have the spine to leave because of the same reason. Karma in their stomach from Costa, from Stanton Witherspoon. Stanton Witherspoon invested and supported the DeLong campaign. Like everybody else, many diaspora Liberians, but whatever you gave, that was like a chicken change. But we talk about thousands of dollars from the stolen money, because they still invested that into the DeLong's campaign. And in fact, he gave some money to DeLong to give to Yombly for her campaign. So when they were angry, they were saying all kind of things about Joseph Boakai and the Unity Party, Joseph Boakai ungrateful, blah, blah, blah. All kind of nonsense they talk about Joseph Boakai. Still don't say, I dare you guys to go anywhere. And they didn't go anywhere. That was because Stanton got them. Stanton got them by their balls. Anything Stanton wants, that's what he gets. Stanton got Joseph Boakai himself. He got plier. And you know the thing when you got plier, he got to put it on, hold the thing with it. When you want to on the misbehave, you scoot a little bit. He's touching the square, he was touching the plier on them. So it's going to be a very, very difficult decision for Joseph Boakai. They know very well from this point. Fadiga and Ebi Kroma and Pau can work together. It's impossible. If it happens, that means you are creating an avenue or a condition for chaos. And the chaos will not even just be noise. Somebody could die. The damage is done. It is irreparable. But I can tell you, Joseph Boakai will choose. Joseph Boakai will choose between Stanton and his group, and also Ebi Kroma and everybody else that supports Ebi Kroma. As a matter of fact, from our information, many of the security agencies in Liberia, including the Liberian National Police, the Defense, Immigration, CIA, NBR, NSA, most of them prefer Ebi Kroma being retained in the position and letting go Bahu or Bahu or whatever his name is, and Fadiga. You know, back in the day, when Ebi Kroma was serving as deputy at the NBI, you know that Hassan Fadiga and Hussein Fadiga were guys working there as security guy at the gate. So when Ebi Kroma made mention yesterday in a video, see, you're just a gate man. That was a reference. So somebody, one of the director of the NBI, but then called me, said, Seku, I don't know what Joseph Boakai guy is into. The president said, you guys have to be very, very careful. All over that country is headed to a serious problem in security issue if Joseph Boakai does not be careful. He said those guys, especially the Fadiga and the other guy who are the two deputies, they don't understand what they are doing. And when they continue to keep them there, so there will be a problem that Joseph Boakai will not even have control over. But again, we'll get more detail, in a little bit. But Steve, welcome, my brother.
Thank you, Mr. Kane. Thanks to my boy Milborn, Lawrence, Siku, and the great mom. You know, it's good to be here. you already know I've been taking care of business behind closed doors, so I couldn't really be on. But I'm on today. I'll be on tomorrow by the grace of God, and then we'll go from there.
No, but me and Mayborn and have some meeting, and me, Mayborn, and Lawrence, they recommended your suspension for staying away, for abandoning the struggle. They say we should suspend you. Mayborn and Lawrence agree with that. But I wouldn't more we're waiting for to approve.
Yeah, but the thing about suspension is not a bad thing. When you're suspended, it either means you are doing something not correct or you're overdoing something.
Yeah.
So, and the good thing,
the person betray the struggle.
No, the good thing about suspension here, to be quite honest, the good thing about suspension, you can appeal it. So, another very suspension.
When you go appeal? In fact, we're still waiting for Seku input in it. Seku say you were thinking about it.
No, me and Seku been working together. Me and Seku been working together. Me and Seku and Mo been working. The two people that I have not been working with behind closed door, because anytime you call them, they get some kind of technical issue that Lawrence and Mayborn. But Mayborn said, no, that we might toss because this morning we talked lengthily and Mayborn told me your plan. I already knew that I make it. I can't say my kind about this time. So Mayborn already told me what's up. So Mayborn betrayed the real struggle because Mayborn gave me the whole 9 years.
Anyway, go ahead and give your tip because you trying to put Mayborn in really too late right now, but it's okay. Create a situation for my picking, a situation that does not exist. Mayborn, no worries, man. We trust you.
So this AB Kuma, Fadiga, and all the other people that know us that we're talking, is big. It's bigger than your thing. And I would really encourage you to not look at it from I support a person, I not support a person. This is very, very big, folks. This is not a joking matter. But not only that, there are also influences behind this.
I think we are not speaking. Please mute yourself. So we're hearing some feedback. I think that's coming from my brother Sekou Kruma. All right.
There are also influences behind this. There are serious influences from the OSA behind this. And it's from all ends. The Fadiga brothers, they've been around. When I say they've been around, they might not have been high ranking, but they were in Liberia, and they played some roles.
So Secretary Steve, Secretary Second, so we're back after the news bulletin, just to let our team know. And in the news bulletin, the major news, so I just want to say how quick to the team. The Supreme Court of Liberia has placed a stay order on President Joseph Yemen Boakar's Executive Order number 126, creating the Access Recovery Team. The High Court on June 4, 2024 actions was triggered by a petition filed to the court by Gracious while questioning the unconstitutionality of President Boakar's order. So that's the latest news coming from our bulletin.
Yeah, so quickly on our news. So when it says stay order, now what do you mean?
So
when it says stay order, because we don't know the boy, you need to.
All right, let me.
Hey, bro, yeah.
Because you can't call him Mayborn like that. Mayborn is not a lawyer. Mayborn is not a legal practitioner. He's not a security officer. So don't go put Mayborn in jail too. It means that they're telling them say just stop working. Your operation cease until further notice.
So you're simply saying that whole stay order BB1 you're talking about, they're saying that whole asset recovery thing that we say on here that was fly. That fly. Be that whole baby that fly.
You put it on hold until further notice.
They say the asset recovery team. My people, that whole asset recovery team, so the men are bouncing around and jumping around. They say that fly, no asset recovery team, nothing going on. But they say they might go rest their body, basically. Go rest your body. That's what they say. So let's move on to the other news. They say that if you catch anybody coming to your house as a recovery team, they call the police on them because they already told them, say they might go rest their body. And you know that other as a recovery man I can be getting fish and the food and be carrying. They say when you come for food, they say in that hole. They will not hold the same and go rest the body. But let's get to the other issue. Yeah, but they say they go rest the body now. What the F? You understand? Let's get the issue. So this whole thing that we're joking with is a problem in our country. See the minute laughing. All of them happen because as a recovery not coming to the Basico there. The men were waiting to come pick up Basico there. Even though OOL and men want to carry.
Yeah, because when you expect the men not to do that, the men were told anything you capture, you get 10%.
They say the men will go rest their body. Now the whole other recovery team they say go rest their body. But anyway, let's get to the other issue. Let's get to the major issue because I think the situation right now. So you know they think what we're joking with. But on the scene show, we told them from day one that our whole other recovery team I was flat. We said it. And let me tell you the interesting part. The men who want to asset recovery team, they may fool out of here yet. The only point, and we told you the secret, the only point there to tell me you're going to do something serious. That loud. They sing government. No, they make beef food out of here. They get your beat tattoo. They dress all like Omer bigger than they leave us standing in the sun. That's what they did to you. We knew from day one that the whole thing was not going to hold you. They just wanted to fool you because you're support Baka. So they bring it, they say, they put your asset recovery thing, you're passing around, see you're calling certain point, oh, asset recovery B-man, asset recovery B-man, the other B-man. We knew from day one not going nowhere. We don't really knew it. So we told you, you're not listening. Hey, your cost on that. Why you're here? You're going to raise your body, man. Let's move. And your cash, asset recovery man coming to your hall. Call, roll on him. Be yelling, roll. And yeah. But when I got to the issue, I got to the
Stop it.
No. Yeah. No, Mr. Karen. Because
Hold on.
Yeah.
Steve.
Yes.
Stop it.
Oh, but what you want to put to do? They said
Mr. Karen got a Steve committee room. They gotta go in committee room.
Our man, my business, I'm never on the show. So I can't about you.
Baby, I have popped the brothers here. We gotta carry committee room.
Let me out
Hey, you maybe I had to go off the camera because you made me laugh so hard.
They may go read the body. But anyway, let's come to that interesting thing. We're laughing, but it's serious. First of all, even the asset recovery thing that we're laughing with, it speaks volume to the government and the presidency on the fight against corruption. Let's be very honest. Look, it sends a message. We might laugh, but it sends a message on it. Everything that you see happening is a message of the government at large, especially the executive branch of government. Let's put all jokes aside. This is very, very serious. Joseph Yuman Boaka, who expected to be the experienced man, the man with knowledge, the man with wisdom, is unable to even push a quote-unquote agenda. So this in itself. But again, I want to go back to something about the Fadi Garden and A.B. Kuma.
No, we're coming there. We hold on some information because we wanted to be on all three radio stations.
Okay, finish with your thought before I can come in. Please go ahead.
Yeah. So
finish with that thought process.
Yeah. So
please sorry for us today to take equal minute too. Well, you can give us more than minimum. Then Steve can say, yeah, hold on. Then he finished eating our eat it. So
all right, sorry.
Okay. So because of that public appeal and public complaint or public indictment, I'm gonna do it all for family to give a clear picture of what happened, and then we will have ample time to get your take. But the thing about it too, Sekou, you are very good at talking as well. But when you finish talking, don't go back to the same thing. Then you just give time to other people so that it can be like monotonous.
I will not be monotonous again.
So exactly. Other than that, I like all of you guys to come in and say something. But when we are repetitive, in our whatever we're saying, sometimes kind of confused.
Sorry,
you're good. You're good. So again, yesterday we talked about what was happening at the DEA, and Mong said something. Who keep ringing my doorbell, man? Okay. I think somebody opened the door. My boy just saw my doorbell sign is too big. When one of my brothers said my doorbell can sound like people bell is ringing for church. The church that you're kind of because it's too loud. The mother is sleeping when they ring the doorbell, it wakes you up. Yeah, so the RDEA, Mong was right yesterday when he said there are things way beyond the particular video that we saw yesterday. Stop the calling. Let me say it here. I only got 5 minutes to stay. So, SKTV, we are processing some audio recordings. You hear me loud and clear. I didn't say recording. I said recordings, mean more than one recording. And the recordings, in the recording, there is this guy, drug dealer, called Gaylor. Gaylor was supposed to be arrested and raid his place by Fadiga. We're informed that Fadiga was instructed as the operation man to go and arrest Gaylors and raid the place. But then, when they get there, SKTV is informed that money exchanged hands. Eventually, Gaylor was not arrested, and the report was that I mean, I say the other one, but Gaylor was not arrested, but something exchanged hands, allegedly. We finish processing the video, the audio, and make sure on the voices we will play it right here like we always do.
Yep.
We got a lot of, in the past we have getting a lot of audio. We will tell you about it and later on we'll come and play it. Whether the Prince Johnson audio, whether the Joseph Walker audio, that anybody audio who can hear, we can come. We don't can play all the audio. Yeah. So, also, Gaylor Uno boss man, the B man for most of the drug dealer there. He from Sierra Leone, but he has some Gambian connection and Guinea-Bissau connection. His name is Al Hussein. Somebody tell me I'm not call his name, but me I will call him. His name is Al Hussein. Al Hussein is the big man that Gaylor work with or work for. Gaylor is the big man for the one there in Liberia. But the one there, the international criminal drug dealer, that Al Hussein. Al Hussein, the Fadiga brother Al Hussein, so you shouldn't get it wrong. The Fadiga older brother, Fadiga twin brother name is Al Hussein, and the other Fadiga who is working with DNA is Al Hassan. So those Hassan and Hussein are the two names for the twins. But the other drug dealer we are talking about now name is Al Hussein, who is from Sierra Leone. In fact, Al Hussein too working with some BB people there in the government, from the past government and the present government. Some of them are minister there, some of them are lawmaker there. So when Steve said it is bigger, then you expect that those are some of the problems. The Al Hussein guy been working with a lot of government people in the past. That when if Al Hussein is arrested and prosecuted, a lot of people will be arrested and prosecuted. A lot of big guns will go down. So, according to this information now, and the one the recording is about, some of the guys that went with Fadiga for the first time to Gaylord, one of them also moved from behind Fadiga and go ask, and go tell Gaylord that Fadiga sent me again. Gaylord said, you all came together. I did what I was supposed to do. I won't call the money amount because they told me how much. But I'm not going to talk about the money amount. So the girl said, but you came here, all of you came here with Fadiga. I did what I was supposed to do. Then you coming again by yourself? So Gaylord decided to record the interaction on the audio, and the guy didn't know he was being recorded. So, two audio. One is Gaylord and the DEA agent that apparently went there for the first time with Fadiga. When they went, they said they were going to arrest the guy, and then now the rest didn't happen. That went by himself. That one was with one recording. Second recording is a conversation involving members of LDEA held by Fadiga, talking about how Abi Kroma is disrespectful and how they're going to take him down. One of them, among them, in the meeting that they are planning, they say they're going to take Abi Kroma down. One of them recorded them. It's big and serious. Yeah. But you know, people are saying maybe Abi Kroma will go, maybe Fadiga will go. You're not knowing what's going on, who's going to go, who's not going to go. Believe me, it's bigger than you know. And after, when we have analyzed the audio, making sure on the voices on there, because that's what we do. We don't just throw out information. We process it, we make sure it's authentic, and then we put it to the public. You guys, you can have your take.
Well, before the guys can come in, let me just say this quickly, and the guys will come in. I think I'll be the last to speak on the issue. We told you on SKTV yesterday that the government has until the weekend to come and tell the truth. Because we're holding the story, it will bring us, it will implicate even some of the past government officials.
Yeah.
This is bigger and deeper than your thing. The kind of one that you got an opening. Anyway, Sheku, let's hear from you because the recording we're already analyzing as we speak. Hey, people.
Yeah, we were listening to the recording. Before you came, SK was giving some analysis about President Boakai making the decision between two prices. And one of the things he said was about Fadika backed by Staton Waterspoon, and then AB Kroma with the other people. Keep hearing people saying Waterspoon supported Joe Boakai in the election, and it was Waterspoon who recommended Fadika for that job. And Boakai would be afraid. Boakai is under pressure. Boakai's seat is hot. I don't know. But for the presidency to be very hard in making the decision on his own appointment, I don't think Boakai will have any problem on making a decision. Joe Boakai is a very sound person, very responsible leader. So Boakai is listening to all of this small noise coming up.
Can you please make that statement again? Boakai is a what? Can you be clear?
The president is listening.
Yeah. No, you say he's a very person before you get to the listening part.
I say he's a very sound and responsible leader.
Okay.
That's what
so got you on record today.
Yeah, get me on record.
When you agree a point that President Boakai is a sound and responsible leader.
Mm-hmm.
Today is June 6, 2024.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll replay the particular statement that you made here.
No problem.
You will take it back when that time comes. Go ahead.
I hear you, but I hope I'm not going to take it back because I know what I'm saying. He's ready to laugh again. That was like this. So Boakai decisions in this case, all of you and every other Liberian will sit in their seat and say, President Boakai, you are very wise. Because I see no amount of pressure that will make Boakai to take somebody that the entire country will know that this person didn't do or deserve because of somebody who supported yesterday. If you support me, I become president. I'm going for 6 years. What I get to lose again? Nothing. I do what I'm supposed to do for the Liberian people. I'm not working for you. President Boakai is working for nobody individual. He worked for the Liberian people. And look, let me say this very clear. No matter how we discuss this kind of thing when it comes to the president appointment, except that person have done something very, very wrong that everybody have seen. But they say, I say, me say, mu say. And the president Jeka and say, because they say, I say. That's why the president is listening. The legislature have launched investigation into this matter alongside with the Liberian National Police. Let's sit back and see. I said the thing is deep. Let the thing come up. If Fadika will go, Liberian people will see it. If Fadika is supposed to go, I say Fadika will not go because of his, relationship with Waterspoon or whatever, then people know that my exception for Boakai is not correct. If AB Kroma will go, and because AB Kroma apparently provided security or some sort of, connection within the election period, and because of that, he will not go, then people know that my exception is not correct with Joseph Boakai. But Boakai is a very sound and responsible leader, I'm telling you. Just leave that president. You will see what he will do in this case.
Thank you. Yeah, Monk, you there?
I'm here.
Yeah, you hear Sekou say Boakai is a sound, responsible, wise. So what you say, where on the story?
Well, my own story, I got my own theory on this whole stuff. I told you guys yesterday, I don't play sound bites. Sound bites don't explain story. Sound bites are for gossip because you only you're taking few seconds of an entire context. When people speak, they speak implicitly and explicitly. When you read the Fadika letter, he talked about this thing is an age-old problem since the inception of the Bwaga-led government. So a 5-minute video cannot explain even half of the story. It was just what led to that particular incident. I don't know about Bwaga's son leadership, but I know his leadership will be tested. I know when it comes to decision making, because at the end of the day, great leadership, it comes during time of crisis and decision making. So it will be tested. I'm not going to vouch for him being sound or responsible. I just know that at the end of the day, his leadership will be put in focus again. And with the issue of Fadika and A.B. Kroma, like I said, it's almost like Training Day. It's a replay of the movie Training Day. But over time, the Liberian people themselves will be the judge. They know the premises have already been laid. The one thing that draw my attention from that story, you know, there are times people can go beyond the call of duty. Or like I said, let's say you dare respect your boss. This thing can happen. Here in the US, sometimes people cross the line. You come to a professional organization, you got certain expectations, you got rules and responsibility, but sometimes things can get out of hand. There are so many instances, even in American politics, people cross the line when it comes to their where is the expected of them. But if a guy is going to reach out to the Attorney General and the Justice Minister, that is no small thing. It means it will grab the attention of the president. It means he has escalated way beyond the bound of the LDEA. So I know it's just a matter of when, not if, we will get the true story as to who is saying the truth and who is lying. That's why I said yesterday, at the end of the day, the two cannot be right and the two cannot be wrong. One person will be saying the truth and the Liberian people with time. It's not a matter of if that will happen, it's just when it will happen. Because I know we will get another Eugene Fargon again. And that's why the thing will come down to. So for me, I'm never in a hurry for anything Liberian politics. I know when the dust settles, people will be able to draw their own logical conclusion based on the facts that will be presented. That I hold my same position from yesterday. So for me, it's nothing new. And secondly, there are more information that will be surfacing. Now you got another new detail. So there will always be pieces to the story until you form the whole puzzle, and then people will be able to draw a conclusion for themselves. So for me, I'm still waiting.
Thank you, Mom. Melbourne. Quickly, your 1 minute too.
Yeah, so indeed, because of time, let me just thank to Mom and all of you for your own input. Yeah, so like Mom said, for me yesterday, we said these things, and we continue to say that even what happened between you and your boss, you have no right to fight your boss in the office. So for me, if you go up and calm down, I will tell you that in the deputy for operation, according to the videos and everything I've been seeing, I can safely tell you that indeed he was in especially at job site. You have no right to fight at job site. Mind you, the reason why yesterday I was sounding like, because you people that are on that side, we expect a lot, and you come down, and you're supposed to show that differences, not to come and be fighting. So people are now calling that President Bwaga shouldn't carry any of them back, because within the corridor of DEA now, we are getting information that most of the DEA officers, they are saying that the president should just change them because they don't want any maybe commotions or maybe tensions. Because mind you, there's almost like two factions now. They have the Fadiga factions and that of the Nkrumah faction. So they don't want the kind of thing happening to the setup, especially for the LDEA. So far so good. Yes, let the president take his action, maybe dismiss or change and reassign. That would be good.
Thank you. Lawrence, anything before I say my piece, then maybe we can go to the line. Lawrence.
Yeah, thank you, Steve. Steve, I support Mayborn in that statement. It's still my only 2 minutes to go. The junior working government, because what happening right now in the DEA, there are some of the guys who are in the field actually working, but when it comes to their bosses taking action, there is the time where they will go take the money. Even the local ones in Bon Mines here, we know the challenges they are facing. They have the mind of doing the work. But when time comes, I remember some part of 2015, There was a team of DEA officers that left from Central Liberia, Banga, the capital. They came to Bombay to arrest a guy who was heavily involved in the drug issue. At the end of the day, that whole thing just went Ziatule. No hey, no tay. The guys who were on the ground were actually working, giving information because they called for backup. But the men will do the way at the end of the day, the BB men go sit down and collect the money and take it. So the two men they go rest. The men go where? The men should not rest in government. They shouldn't work there. So I support my brother Mayborn Steve.
Okay, you support your brother Mayborn. Let me say that maybe we can go to the line. Let me say this. First thing first, this is bigger than we think or than we expect right now. There will be a lot of information coming out. But let me express my disappointment in everybody who's involved with recording in the security sector. You know, security people are one of the people that can be very transparent. When, even now in security sector, when you see people start recording or whatever, then I mean trust is broken. Or somebody got some kind of motive. You want to get rid of certain people. For those of you who are saying Fadiga is credible, I got no clue. On Monday, on Tuesday, we were only seeing SKTV. We told you that Fadiga took money from Samuel Tue. The Fadiga brother, both of them. It's a fact. You know what I will never do? And I will encourage you to not do it. Don't defend anybody. Deploy the case and put it there. And the monk said, a lot of revelation will come out. The people that who you think they clean, or they're trying to change business as usual, whatever they, they're not true. They're not true. No. The secret that will bust up from 18 years. They will go as far as the B minute. And I told my boss right now that we're getting on record now. And we're getting on record. You will apologize to the librarian.
When you say Seku, you must say Seku Kroma.
Seku Kroma, we get Seku Kroma on record.
We got two Seku here.
We take that word back. You will take it back when the time comes. The time comes, you will take it back. One good thing I know about him, when you wrong, you can say you wrong. When you muffle, you can say you muffle. That one I'll give it to him. But we'll wait for the time. And today that is 6. Let's take some course. But that's issue of the DA. Right, behind it. There's a lot of things.
Before you take off, Steve. This is my problem with many Liberians. People focus on their sentiment, focus on their belief, and nothing can actually claim their attention. We think otherwise. Because when they have made their decision to support somebody, they will just support. When they made a decision to hate somebody, they will just hate regardless. We just gave you information that is not just Fadiga or AB Kroma. We just talk about 2 notorious drug dealers. That did not claim your attention. Want to come here to get in your feeling and start talking about, oh, Seku is biased, oh, Mo is smart, you know, more analysis. The same people who are saying today Mo is biased, Mo is smart, Mo is analysis is the best, is that has been the same hypocrites that been insulting Monk for his opinion when it is not what they expect. So all of those people, we're not going to stop you from saying what you want to say. We're not going to stop you from stating your opinion or from believing what you believe, or from taking side with whoever you want to take side with. Our job is not to actually satisfy you. It's not to tell you what you want to hear. is to tell you what you're supposed to hear, what happened, and we will report it based on information available to us. If it sounds to favor one person against the other, that's not intended, and we care less. If the reporting information we receive, I want you guys to know one thing. We are SKTV. We are not biased in our investigation. I placed call to Fadiga first when this information started. He picked up the phone. He said, brother, I will call you back. I'm still waiting for his call. I called every comment, he didn't pick up. He called me back. We couldn't hear each other. All information we are getting, we are not getting it from Fadiga or Ibi Kruma. We are getting it from people around both of them. People who are privileged to the information, who participated in some of the actions. So when you come here and say Sekou is biased, that's your opinion. I'm not going to fault you for that. And I'm not responsible for your limitation. Your ability to understand things from the right perspective, from a rational perspective, your ability to do that, if that is lacking, I'm not responsible for that. That's between you and your God that created you and make you, to think that way. So I want to pray that you will understand things from the right perspective and take off the sentiment, the biases, and the tribalism and hatred that you have for other people, making your judgment based on tribe, talking about Sekou that Madingo, the other person that Madingo, you must be out of your head. The person that said that, I'm saying it, but you are sick in the brain. I'm saying it. Anybody, my fight against tribalism is obvious, and I will not stop it. Nothing can stop it. Whether you attack me on tribalism, you attack somebody on tribalism, you attack anybody based on their tribe, I will definitely strike back. Tribalists, they don't belong to Liberia. They are the major problem of Liberia. They are the reason why Liberia is tall. They are the reason why Liberia is what it is today. They were the reason 300,000+ people were killed in Liberia. So if you're going to bring that nonsense here, I will not just let it slide. I will address it as I see fit. Accuse me whatever you want to do. If you put tribalism on it, I will come and strike back and tell you exactly who you are. You are a bunch of tribalists. You are a hater, and you don't belong to Liberia. Plain and simple. You can go ahead and take your calls.
All right, quickly before we just take the calls, got 898 pricing viewing right now. The truth is there are people who supporting Fadika, and there are people who are supporting AB Kruma. Sekou, everybody will not reason with you. In fact, when you're talking about Fadika, other people will start getting angry. When you're talking about AB Kruma, if you are just talk about AB Kruma in a negative way, in whatever way that will displease other people, they will start accusing you of becoming your brother or close Fadika. These things happen in Liberia and it doesn't move people. And that's why the last time you told me, when Sekou, you come here, you must get iron jacket on you because they can pump people. They can be, don't be getting fair.
I'm not, let me clarify. Maybe you don't know me. Maybe you just came on the show.
When you ready,
I respond to issue. No, when I'm responding to issue, especially something I'm passionate about, I put seriousness in my face. I put seriousness in my voice. It doesn't mean I'm angry. These people, they can make me angry. They are nothing. I can even laugh. But the reason why I post that seriousness to tell you how passionate I am about certain things when I'm doing that expression. And let me tell you something. Facial expression matter. Voice matter. Because the way I feel about certain things, when I'm expressing it, you must see it in my action, in my body language, and my facial expression. It doesn't mean I'm angry. No, it takes a lot to get me angry. Trust me. If I'm angry, I can't talk. So I'm not angry. I'm just setting the record straight
Thank you.
and to put the tribalists in their place where they belong. I'm not mad at all.
Thank you very much.
Thank
you. The numbers to put your call 0881 1435 04, 0776 105 105. Let's go to the line. Get this pricing. Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Your name, where you calling from?
Thank you very much. This is Emmanuel Richardson, and I joined the conversation from Upper Carwell.
Richardson, welcome. Let's hear you.
Yeah, thanks. And I would like to say hi to all. When it comes to the issue of Fadiga, and for me, I'm not, Fadiga working. But when it comes to Abraham Kroma working, Abraham Kroma is very arrogant. I to say you don't respect people. Okay. Even when you were in the police, Abraham Kroma always feel that people. Everybody should bow to you. Always act like you know all.
Okay.
I'm not saying he right or he wrong, but I'm saying for the people that know him. Abraham Kroma don't respect people. And as a leader, that's why people say, oh, boss, but you should understand that Abraham Kroma and the other two guys were appointed by Honorable Bouaka, and all three of them have a separate role. If Abraham Kroma, he is the director, and then you want to play for the guy on a role, if it were you will not get that. Every command want to add the operation, and you are not in operation. You have the operation at the DA. You are the director, play a director role, and leave for the guy on the role. But every command want to play people on the role. You want to add the
you finish with it. You finish with the investigation, and now that you already cutting case, so you finish with the investigation, huh?
I'm saying based on command working. I know every command work. I know the way he behaves.
Thank you, Chief. Thank you very much. Thank you. I appreciate you. Let's take another pricing. Hello.
Good evening, SKTV, and say good evening to Sekou Kane. This is Daniel Johnson from Habel Fireson.
Daniel, welcome. Let's hear you.
First day before I go to the issue, I think Sekou Kane need to apologize to the listening audience. The last time, the issue of the guy who was giving revolution, when part of the caller says, you should have given the man chance, you could say something. And I don't know, it was out of anger when Sekou said, you can't do it, you want to go listen to your show, go create your own show and go and listen to it. You don't address your listening audience like that. I think you need to apologize. You want to criticize other people, then when they criticize you, you fail. It's not fine. To the just issue, I think the DA, investigation is ongoing. But if I am the president, the three guys will be dismissed on a serious note because what they practice down there was highly unprofessional. Okay. Professional people cannot behave like that. Today, are in doubt now. The people that they depend on to fight the drug case, they having commotion among them. So who can we trust now? I think the president, to retain the trust in the DA, I think the president can dismiss them and bring other people on board. Thank you.
Thank you very much. That's your view. Let's take this thing. Hello?
Yeah, good evening.
Your name, where you calling from?
Thank you. This is Pascal Davis from District 6.
Mr. Davis, welcome.
Thank you. So, I want us to deal with this issue of, oh, your boss is your boss. We need to graduate from this kind of stuff. Even they showed you hosting, Mayborn, though he's in Liberia, he also part to play. Mayborn must be respected. Even you were taking our course, must be respected. So Mon and Sekou can be in America because in America and they're the bosses for you people. They just tell you what to do. You have your say on the show. They will have a say on the show. Fadika must be getting the space. Fadika is the deputy director for operations. You got a role to play at the DA. Even core, for example, you got a role to play. And you say because ABA is the boss, so everything he says must be the final. The reason why things has always happened the way it has happened in the country. This is the same thing that Mr. Bouaka did. He said he was there, mayor, vice president, back in the garage. He could not say anything. And that was why he used to come to the presidency. We need to stop. If your boss is not doing the right thing, it's better to speak out. So for somebody to say, oh, your boss is a boss, we need to stop this here. We need to stop it.
Thank
so
you,
they all
Chief.
acted order. Except if that guy alone, even if he is very arrogant, very rude. We all know how he said the police here.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
thank you.
Let me say something. Let me say quickly before we go to the lines again and pick you up. I beg you, let us not address the people too in that manner. AB was in the police. He was performing his duty that was given. He was a no-nonsense defender. He played his number 5 throughout. I did not personally, or someone personally came across to tell me XYZ and SYZ. Most of the things I heard about AB was he doesn't take nonsense when he's doing his job. So to come and say on the public radio, as somebody who is listening, AB probably maybe he doesn't even know you, to say the man was very rude. I want us to know how to address these kind of issues. Please, guys, I beg you, I hold your foot. Yeah? The president take a decision. The president take decision here. You're talking on allegation. Let the investigation go on, then we'll understand what goes on. Hello?
Yeah, how are you?
Name, where you calling from?
My name is Wilson Piri. I call you from Nima County.
Welcome, my brother. Let's hear you.
Thank you very much for a show tonight. You know, as for me, the party, they don't know the word administration. So the boss, AB Kroma, and his man for operation, which is Padiga, I want for the president to suspend them. They shouldn't even turn back to that DA anymore, because maybe the party, if they don't solve that part or they don't suspend them when they will meet there, they're going to cause problem more than this. So my dear advice that the president suspend them for having it. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Keep the calls coming to 081 14 3404. Let's go to the line. Hello.
Good evening, Sekou. This is Sam A. and I'm joining from New Georgia.
Let's hear you.
So I just want to say to Sekou Kane. Sekou Kane is a troublist. He tried to defend his Mandigo brother or AB Kruma. And let me say to him, nobody cares about his damn feelings.
Thank you. My man, I beg you. I beg you. There are words we shouldn't use right now. I hold your foot. Please. I beg you. You're listening to me. I hold your foot. Eh? Hello?
Hello?
Your name, where you calling from?
I'm Samuel Mokewa. I'm calling from District 3.
Samuel, welcome. Let's hear you.
Thank you. My contribution to this topic is that the president needs to be careful how he makes decisions to addressing this issue. You know, I posted to my Facebook page today, any mistake that President Joseph Boakai carry on investigating Fabricas and AB Kruma, they will not only affect it, they will affect the entire security apparatus. Because AB Kruma is that first of all, the president make a mistake by suspending AB Kruma and the deputy together. That first is a disrespect to the director. You can't come home as a father and see your wife and your son working. You punish your wife and your son at the same time.
Okay.
Punish the child first, later you punish the woman.
Okay.
But you can't punish both of them together. That's a disrespect, and that the president's decision on that is not fair.
Okay.
So they going through the investigation. I pray that he come up with a concrete investigation. He shouldn't bread and blow, because if you make any decision that is not in the interest of integrity, it will mess up the whole security apparatus. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Let's take another person. Hello. Hello.
Yeah, good evening.
Your name? Where you calling from?
Yeah, my name is Mohamed Jakijekaba. I'm calling from Grand Gita, to be specific, District 1, Georgia City.
Mohamed, welcome. Let's hear you.
Okay, thank you very much for the platform. Me firstly thanks SKTV, and they spoke well. You know, we need to be real here. The war administration, when you understand the war administration and the definition and interpretation, we need to be real. Yeah, we need to do away with our sentiment. Let's do away with our travel listing.
Okay.
Now, what is on the agenda? Right now, everyone, we are waiting the final investigation team, what would be the result? But you coming on all the allegations that you have been leveled against AB by most of the caller or those that sending messages, it will probably get to a point where when you were serving as police inspector, the last time. So you cannot commensurate that to the current position that he is occupying. And even the decision taken by the president, for me, we consider that to be grossly subordination, because directly we know the position of it. As head of any institution, the head need to be given with a fair preference. Let people understand that any other sector under that leadership need to be respected.
Okay.
In the first place, as head of the institution coming on the president first of all need to call for table in the other way. The head supposed to be placed in a position before he can come on a decision.
Thank you.
And by you saying that both of them should be dismissed, we're not looking at that to be something important, because when we are looking at something that's going to say, oh, the president was correct, because looking at support, Fatiga supported the Unity Party government, and Edu Kroma also supported the Unity Party government. If you're not able to come out to say the person that did, the person that that, but you suspending both of them, that's going to be what circulating in the entire sector of government. Because if another person do it, you have to do the same.
Thank you, my brother.
You also need to do the part.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Keep your calls coming to 081 14 35 04 0776 105 105.
So, let's take a few more calls, and then we can take over and then respond to some of the.
Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Your name, where you calling from?
Yeah, I'm Susie calling from Madingo Quarter District 1.
Welcome, let's hear you.
Yeah, okay. Issue of Ebi Kuma. You know, the presidents are there with Ebi Kuma already. If the and Susie say that job, I'll forget it.
Okay.
You can't sustain I am my deputy. And we should know the truth is the truth. Other transport, like what is going on? The deputy will start the AB. Then what AB to order the men to disarm? If our AB and we'll call AB to resign, now accept that you're no longer AB. That's the broad people say that the only job for AB. I swear to God, we'll call AB that AB should not accept that job again. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you. So we take one more pricing if we can. Then we go over to the team. Just one more pricing. We go over to the team. If no calls, then we hold it on right there, and then send the controls back to Sekou Kane. Sekou, take over if you can.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Mebon, are you there? Do you have something to say before we? Because I want all of you guys to say something. I want to be the last person to speak on this.
All right. So I don't want to say thanks to the callers. The only thing is that, you can disagree respectfully. Like sometimes I can always say to them, respectfully you can disagree, but you don't have to maybe or be combative. We're not into any combative mood. We are discussing the betterment of Liberia. So when we see some of the ills in society, we got to bring it out and we got to talk about it, So to see people, coming, at us like we are into any kind of maybe or fighting mood, I think that was wrong on some of the quarters part. But again, that's the beauty of democracy. And all I can say is that we disagree to agree, but at the end of the day, let the right thing be done. And the president will take every other decision best knowing to him. And for the sake of the LDEA, I think the best thing to do is any other person that need to maybe to be taken out of the DEA, let that person be taken out so that DEA can get breathing space. And mind you though, like on different yesterday, they asked the question as to who you think will replace A.B. Krumah. Because mind you, when he was appointed, Liberians were jubilating, they were celebrating, and they were all happy because the name A.B. Krumah is a brand by itself. It's a brand. Even to the extent that I tell Zoko here the name A.B. Krumah, they start to run away. Even criminals. So, you're not just about bringing somebody, you're not just about changing A.B. Krumah, but who you think are going to do the work that like the A.B. Krumah. So for me, that's all I can say. Be careful as to how we do things, and not because somebody will have it, or maybe they respect it, they will come and say, "Yeah, change the president is made there," and they will know. Then look at the root cause. If the case go through and maybe Fadiga was in the wrong, I think, or maybe Fadiga or maybe Kuman were in the wrong, they're not gonna be punished for that. But all in all, please, let's find a possible replacement for the LDA office so that Liberia can be able to buy drugs and get drugs out of Liberia. Thank you so much, and thanks to our panelists. Thanks to all of you, our viewers.
Yeah, so thank you so much, Mabon. Monk, are you there?
I'm here. Hello?
You have anything to say based on the callers' reactions to the
Sekou is very unfortunate. It's a same old. You know, the great American biochemist they call Linus Pauling, he said facts are the air of science. Without them, you can never fly. Before you make decision, you must first get your facts right. You should first go and do investigation. Unfortunately, in Liberia, it's a complete opposite. People are always in the habit of looking for winners and losers until they will drift away from the facts. For me, my position never changed, and it will never change on this issue. People can talk about the bureaucracy or the disrespect about the letter. At the end of the day, the magnitude of this case is way bigger than your petty politics. Look, they think have reached to the United Nations, to the U.S. or agency on narcotics and crime. It's bigger. It has passed the borders of Liberia. It's something bigger. That's why I keep saying Joseph Boaga leadership will be tested once again. It will be on the table for test because it's not going away anytime soon. It's bigger. I think it's irreparable. There is no way, and you said it on the show, that Fadiga and AB can ever work together. The video, it was just a testament to that particular saying that they can never work together. The sentiments are there. The question is, which one of these two that Joseph Boaga is going to prioritize? Is he going to focus on where the damage is done the most, or is he going to pick side as to playing, like you said, putting let's play on a pig? Are you going to manage this thing, stage manage this thing? Because it's one of the reasons Boaga was elected. People believe that the country was going out of hand when it comes to drugs. That the leader, Georgia and his crew, they were the one bringing drugs in biggest consignment. So you cannot be Joseph Boaga and you say you're going to prioritize fighting illicit drugs. You said it in the State of the Union, it's going to be one of your number one target in the country because it's a national security threat. And then you got a situation happening within the DEA. At the end of the day, my position, two of them cannot be right and two of them cannot be wrong. The question is, we'll be waiting to see the decision that the president of Liberia is going to make on this issue. So people that are calling, putting their anger, they want to play the tribal politics, the sentimental politics. Drugs, illicit drugs is not political. And that's why we keep giving you a hard time in Liberian politics. You don't know when to play politics. For you, everything is a win or the lose. Everything is a tribal sentiment. Everything is about man party and man political leader. That's just what it's all about. You can let Fadiga, you can let AB come, but at the end of the day, what was displayed in that video, the historical context dating back to the inception of Boaga administration to where it has reached is way, way bigger. So why not get the facts right and come up with a fair assessment? Because we said on SKTV, I'm not here to play quarterback. I have no background in law enforcement or security. My thing is I'm only looking at the facts, and the Liberian people will be able to make the decision for themselves if the facts are presented. That's my stand.
Steve.
Well, let me put it like this. I'll put it very simple. And for me, I like to cut to the chase. Some things that I'm not diplomatic about because they're not diplomatic. I wouldn't use tribal political sentiments and other emotional feelings that people have to skip certain facts. And one of the facts here is, whether you support Fadiga, whether you support AB Krumau, or whether you support the other director, those three guys, I don't care who you choose to support. Fadiga's behavior in our office on the video is disrespectful, disgruntled, disgraceful, unacceptable at all levels. It is. And you need to grasp that fact first before we can jump into anything. Let's talk about the other investigation and conclusion. Can we address the one that we saw? Let's talk about the precipitating factor, because we know from common sense that something was the cause. But that behavior cannot be tolerated and accepted in anywhere at any given time. Somebody want to say, well, A.B. Kromane made him to do that, and the man saw what is there, he want to do what is right, and he want to do this. At the end of the day, that behavior that we saw in the public, which he released the video, it was wrong. He should be held accountable for that. We need to understand that first. Then we can get to other things that are behind closed door. We can't say, let's skip what's behind what we saw in front of us, and let's wait and focus on the thing that we didn't see. Also, the one that you saw is not important. The behavior that you saw that day, they're not important to address. If you can't stand up and call Fadiga out for what he did in that video, whether you support him or you support A.B. Kromane, whoever you choose to support, or whether you are neutral in this case, then I have a serious problem with your judgment and your reasoning. I do. First of all, it brought public disgrace and disrepute to the entire government. It did. That behavior is unacceptable. The DA and not just any kind of petty area. It's a big security sector. And they have a key role to play, especially with the prevailing situation with drugs in the country. This man goes there and makes on recording, telling his superior, F you, shut up, and they won't. And you want skip it to tell me, say, because you wrote a paper that can't be substantiated yet. And I get serious, for real. Let me say, I don't care about A.B. Kromane. I've said it from day one. A.B. Kromane is sweet for him, and I'm not here to justify whatever Fadiga wrote. But let's address the one that we all saw, because we need to go by evidences and facts as well. But for us to just jump around and say, let me wait for the investigation. No, me, I'm not waiting. The investigation, when I won't come out, then I will discuss that one. I know it's not coming out because I'm not waiting for that one. The one I saw on the video, he needs to be reprimanded for it. He was absolutely wrong in all ways, shapes, and form. And we need to call him out for that behavior. It is unacceptable. So why you're trying to tell me now when somebody wrong or your boss doing wrong, you might go there and disrespect your boss. That's what you're saying. In America, here, we are professionals. When you are trained, look, that behavior said that he carried back home, that he did that. Those of you who are professionals in the country, whether you support Joseph Boakai, you support Kumis or whatever it is, you need to call him out, because this is not how we are trained yet. That behavior he exhibited was disgruntled, unprofessional. It was not subordinate. He did not respect the rule of law. Very unprofessional. Very, very unprofessional. So let's not sing song around it. Let's not try to make it. To those of you who want to make this a tribal issue, and you support Joseph Boakai, let me say it to you. You do need to honor my Joseph Boakai and you need the party government. Let me say it to you today. You're not thinking right. Your senses not working right. This is not a tribal thing. You don't want to pin Maningo, Muslim, and the other tribe, that other tribe. No, you don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. You need to be careful how we handle this thing. Let the investigation go on, but at least in the meantime, let's speak on the video that is in public. Don't shy away from it. Call Fadiga out for what he did. You call him out for that. He risked people's life. And we need to be serious. When the investigation come out, then we can look at the findings that substantiate the facts and say, oh, they want Fadiga to say that too. Oh, wow. Then we can say, let A.B. Kromane be reprimanded, or let Fadiga be reprimanded, or let the other person be reprimanded. Hey, or you skipping the one in front of you. You want to talk about the one that you see? It make any sense to me that me and you also sit and discuss that one. So you'll be on your tribal business. You're printing Joseph Boakai government to look funny and ugly. The more you're drag dating and make it look like a tribal thing. If you got problem with A.B. Kromane because he was acting like he know too much in the other government, go complain. Go complain there. Take it with him. Don't bring it to the issue. I don't know why we can focus as Liberian to say, let's address the issue at hand. My only thing is, at the end of the day, this thing is bigger than all of us. If we don't handle this thing right, it could degenerate into something bigger. But on a bigger note, the issue of drug, substance abuse, and addiction in Liberia, it is solely sponsored by our BB people then. When you see A.B. Kromane and Fadiga doing, they're just fighting to get in the picture. Fadiga said won't get in the picture. Let me tell you here today. Fadiga won't be in the picture. You're here today. You're passing around. If Fadiga is a credible man, Fadiga is a credible day. Yeah, we hear how much he told behind closed door. And we hear a story that will come outside. I'll leave it right there.
Steve, thank you. And Mount, thank you. Sekou and
yeah, bro. Yeah, man.
So, Mo, what happened? Why are you laughing? You want to say something?
No, I like the way Steve addressed, because, like I said, our people are always looking for windows and lose around and looking for the fact first. And he said it right. Yeah, you can disagree. That's what I'm saying. Let's just assume for hypothetical reason, because Steve was saying, Steve know more happening behind the scene than I know. I'm taking it at face value. What happened behind the scene, who took this or what, that's not my era. That's not something I'm looking up forward to. I'm just looking out for the fact that this whole draws thing is a national security threat. It's way bigger than your political leader or your special DEA agent that you favor. At the end of the day, in real time, the result will come. There will be more information that will surface. You can call Fadiga out. Let's say Fadiga, like what I said yesterday. Let's just assume for hypothetical reason, Fadiga behavior never represented people from overseas, because you come from an advanced society, you know how institutions work here. Let's just assume that everything he did is wrong. I will cover Fadiga being fired because of the level of professionalism he exhibited. You cannot say you are a federal agent, you work in this great country, and you want to go and attack the board. Okay, let's say that. But then what next? In terms of the magnitude, based on the allegation that is being made, based on the history, what next? Let's take Fadiga out of the picture. Fadiga is guilty, Fadiga is rude, cross insubordination, disrespect. You out of the picture, you fired. What next? But then Steve was telling us yesterday that nothing will come out of the investigation. That's why I say, if that is a premise that nothing will come out of the investigation, then even if you fire Fadiga, then he's vindicated. Because we want to go to the bottom of this investigation for the allegation he made by going to the top, to the echelon of the justice system by writing them. That would be bigger too. Even though you say Fadiga, they respect his boss, he was kicked out of the DEA. Okay, we agree, he's out. His behavior is unacceptable 100%. But if you are telling me that with all the allegations you just sweep on the rug, that there will be nothing because of the history and the pattern that Joseph Boakai administration are always not in the interest of doing investigation, then Fadiga is once again vindicated. Then it means he's a hero. That's my thing. But if you are telling me that you are going to put emphasis on the investigation with these allegations, especially coming from the top, then you're talking something better that the average Labron would love to hear. But to say that, oh, one guy out there ruled, his behavior was unbecoming, but equally so we're not going to investigate him, then why is that? Then there's no need to talk about this, the issue. That's my thing. But anyway, we're here. Sekou, go ahead.
I really, really enjoy the reactions of all of you guys. You know, my reaction going to our audience first, especially the valuable fans, followers, and well-wishers of SKTV. Don't be carried away by these people calling. Don't be fooled by their actions and their behavior. Don't never think for a second that these people are good people who really want the best for Liberia or are in this to hear the truth. No. There are people who are angry with SKTV. There are people who don't want to see SKTV making any progress. There are people that are looking for every single opportunity they can get to get at us, to attack us, to find fault on us so they can use it to accomplish their devilish aim. Don't be carried away. When they're ready to put all the fans and followers in the same box, oh, you insulted your audience, you do this to your audience, that's a lie. I've never insulted the audience. But I've always stand against liars, distractors, and those who believe that they can destroy SKTV. Even the one I call, oh, you need to apologize. you're not forced to listen to SKTV. I will repeat that. How many people, CNN people, know that are watching them? How many people in CNN, that people that know that CNN people know that people watches CNN every day? Or Brazilian mom watches Fox News every day. How many Fox News people know, I aware of that? All to say Steve watches Rachel Maddow every day. Rachel Maddow does not know who's watching, who's not watching. Who turn on the TV, who turn it off. They don't know your name. They can know how many people are there, but they don't even know who they are. You have the right to follow and watch SKTV every day. You have the right to stop watching SKTV whenever you want. We are not going to change the way we do business on SKTV. We will speak truth to power. When we get information, we will peruse the information, we will authenticate the information, and bring it to our people. If the information we are bringing seems to favor one person against the other, and that person it does not favor, if that is your person, you have the right to react the way you want to react, like you guys are doing right now. I'm not mad about that. I'm not angry about that. And I'm not actually going to really block somebody if your decision is to be defending the wrong things, defending bad people, defending corrupt government officials, defending bad government at their own detriment. That's on you. I'm not responsible for that. But I can tell you, none of those people deserve an apology. And beyond that, I said nothing or did nothing or did anything that actually warrant me apologizing. If you're looking for that apology, then I don't know how long you're going to live, because it's not going to come. That is not out of arrogance. It's not about being big or anything. You can only apologize when you do something wrong. For speaking truth, if we're going to apologize for speaking truth to power or presenting the facts available to us, if we're going to apologize for that, then what is the essence of being here in the first place? I'm not going to fault you. I'm not going to stop you from believing what you believe. I'm not going to stop you from responding the way you want to respond to the information when you hear it. The same right you have to provide the information the way you want it, we have the right to respond to you the way we want to, without insulting you. And when I use certain adjective to describe certain people and their behavior and their actions, I am not using a blanket attack on all of the followers and viewers of SKTV. Those comments are directed at people and they know themselves. Like Bamale will say who they care fit. I will never, ever insult my audience, my followers. But those people that only come for distraction, that only call for distraction, they are never our fans. They are never our followers. They only come here to distract us. And we will stand up to them anytime and any given days. You know, I heard somebody saying, oh, Sekou, you know, want the people to go first because he wants to speak for 30 minutes. I don't know how long I've been following SKTV. I used to be on this show myself, by myself. I used to speak for 2 hours. Sometimes people will call me, they say they don't want me to stop talking and take all. They say they enjoy me speaking on politics. Beyond that, if you are here on this platform and you still think that Sekou got certain right or certain privilege on this platform, if you don't know that, I don't know where your sense go. When I'm on the show, Steve is there. Steve running the show. Steve always want to say, I want Sekou to be the last person. He knows the reason why he does that. When I'm running the show, I say I want to be the last person. I want to give people the privilege, the opportunity to speak first, because I don't want my opinion, my decision, my opinion, what I'm going to say. I don't want that to sway anybody's opinion. The way they want to express themselves, I want people to be free to say whatever they want to say without following me, or believing that, okay, because Sekou saying certain thing, I want to say exactly how Sekou say. I want to follow Sekou. I want to agree with Sekou. No, I want people to be at liberty to say whatever they want to say the way they see it, faith, without being, somehow confused about my reaction, especially when I'm attacked. I don't want to be the first to talk. When I'm attacked, I don't want to be the first to talk. I want other people to talk, because I don't want my reaction to carry the whole conversation. I want people to speak for themselves the way they see fit. Well, you are not knowledgeable enough. You are not sophisticated enough. You don't have the mental capacity, the intellect to understand that. Oh, he wants people to go first because he wants to speak for. If I want, I can speak for 1 hour. Or I can speak throughout the show. I'm the one when I'm running the show. I don't want to send the link to everybody. If I don't want anybody to talk, I will just do the show. I share the link with everybody to come on. But because your brain is not developed enough, that's why I can call them peanut brain, because your brain size is too small to absorb anything or to have any level of reasoning or understanding beyond your little, mind. When I'm addressing those people, I'm not addressing everybody, but I'm addressing those ignorant hypocrites, distractors that only bank on coming here to distract us. Or one day they will be praising me if I'm speaking in a manner they like. Another day they'll be praising Steve. The next day they'll be praising Monk. The next day the same group of people will be insulting Monk.
Oh yeah, I can remember when Sidisha jumped on me once.
Something. So we know you guys.
Yeah.
So the way you do, the way you behave, it doesn't move us. It does not change anything. So I just wanted to make sure I address those people. Second thing, between Abi Kurma and Fadiga behavior, what we saw on the video was uncalled for, was unprofessional, was belittling. And if Joseph Baka decides to let Fadiga go and the other guy, that's Joseph Baka business. If he decides to let Abi Kurma go, that's Joseph Baka business. He the one appointed all of them. This is not our government. This is Joseph Baka government and the Unity Party government. They decide what they want to do. We decide how we want to report what we hear and what we see. And we decide to give our own analysis based on the facts available to us. Who stays, who goes, they're not our business. Joseph Baka government succeed, Labrador succeed. If he fail, Labrador fail. But personally, I do not expect Joseph Baka to do anything, because he's not capable of doing anything. Because they have lied to Liberian people in every step of the way, from the start to where we are. They have never been honest about anything. So I don't expect anything good out of Joseph Boakai government, whether that Ebi Kroma stay there, or that Fadika, or whoever. I don't care. That's not my business. Also, to conclude, if you think you have done this before, and I will remind you, when I supported Darius Dillon, you never talk about tribalism. You never say I'm supporting them because of their tribe or my tribe. When I supported Yomli Kanga Lawrence, you never talk about tribe. But when I openly say I'm supporting Mariam Fofana, you say I'm doing it because of a tribe. So when something happens between or amongst Liberians, anytime when there's a Mandingo person, you guys don't want me to say anything, whether it favors or go against the Mandingo person. I should not talk because that person belongs to my tribe. If that's the mindset you have, then you have a long way to go. I'm not going to play by your rule. I'm not going to play into your tribalism. I'm not going to really cave into your tribal bigotry. I care less about your feeling. I will always remain Sekou Kene. I will speak on issue based on the facts available to me. That's the reason why I placed a call to both Fadiga and Ebi Kroma and their followers. The information we are giving you, getting it from all of them. Fadiga is here to call me back. Ebi Kroma call me back. We could not hear each other. My information, my analysis, my conclusion are not based on tribe or religion. Are based on facts available to us. But if that is your opinion, that because somebody being a Mandingo, when I say anything good about them, I'm doing it because of my tribe, that's your business. I want to be clear with that. That's your business. And I'm not going to sugarcoat or speak ills of somebody for the fear of your reaction. No. And I'm not going to go against somebody because of your reaction. No. We speak on issues based on facts available to us, and we care less. I care less about your reaction. Do you know how many of you have called each other to boycott SKTV? You know how many times you have boycotted and came back? We don't care about you. The good people will stay. The people who are here to hear the fact will stay. The people who are here to hear the good news about Liberia will stay. The people who are here who believe in the fact that we are fighting to see a better Liberia will stay. Hypocrites will go and come back. We don't care about what you do. If you think that is insulting my audience, so be it. Hypocrites will all be hypocrites, and we care less about how they feel. The good people believe in us. They know we are here to provide the facts. They know we are not doing it based on tribalism or any religious fanaticism. Thank you, Steve and Monk and Mabel. You guys can just we can call it a day.
Thank you, Mr. Kane. Like you said, we'll call it a day. On SKTV, we're all repentant. We stand for what we stand for. Some day they will come, and be happy. Some day they will come and have attitude. Either way, I truly like the fact that maybe Mom has even grasped it now that majority of the people who come here, we're not coming SKTV again. Now why your platform like day and the platform like day, and now why plenty people can gravitate toward the platform. I don't even pay attention to that. I can see someone there writing. You say you're not going SKTV, what are you doing here? And I didn't want they can be watching every day. They don't want to be watching. And we welcome y'all. If you say you're not coming and you right there, something got to be seriously wrong with you. So guess what? We're not changing for y'all. Your fake lives, your hypocrisy, we're not changing for you. We're not going to change for y'all. And I can always say, I don't get time for, you're person rude. And the way you talk. And Steve be a rude. And Monk, the way Monk talk. Oh, today, Monk, are you now? Okay. I can't hear Fernando Sonne again. So Monk start holding your accountable again. Your Julia Baga accountable. Your start causing. And we'll be here again on Sunday or on Friday tomorrow. So Monk started holding accountable. Monk coming be the president. Say, why you bring that new guy on the show? And
You remember when our guy said, Georgia was having random sex, how they gang up on me on the show? When I remember that day, the sedition, when the man said,
yeah,
people can go to the church to a
man. Someone even told me, say, why you bring that new guy on the show? That guy hates Joe Weir so much. Anything the man say, the man got to say bad thing about Joe Weir. Why you brought him on the show?
Hey, why? Cause it was it, but Sekou, and that you and Stevie are better on that. Why you bring out a guy that guy hate Joe Weir and that guy hate Joseph Boaga? Why you no problem saying I let you know everything? So today, okay, mom, guess what? Enjoy a few days before the birthday because I know the birthday, but I'm not causing you again. No inconsistent people that is all whatever. You're not serious. They see your
anything. That's the first reaction. That will make it bad. Everything they must take action. They must pick a side. Like who about picking a side? Why you can't
always standing with someone? Always standing with someone. The same thing with Mandela Kuba story that going on.
I know they already split again.
They're standing with Mandela Kuba. Some people, they wanted a man, woman, and the woman, the husband snatcher, and our best friend, and they want another one. They gave me that side because also they again with me and I told you. What you know what the Bible say? Whatever God put together, no man put a sender. And God put Mandela Kuba and the man together. I went there. Me, I try to go so I follow where God doing things. If she tell the man from Mandela Kuba again, I will be more. Who tells you that I think I worry about? Me, I try to go where God is. God is with Mandela Kuba right now, so I stand with Mandela Kuba because Mandela Kuba getting man right now. What else do you worry about?
So Steve, let me tell you something.
I'm big you.
Let me tell you something. You know, I said something before. I don't know whether you remember that. I can be at my best when I'm on the defensive. I let people to attack me. Because that's when I can really come out. Because the thing is, we are all now created equal. There are a lot of things about me that you don't know. You just see me on Facebook or listen to me on the radio. You don't know me. You don't know my lifestyle. Those that know me will tell you it takes a man to get me angry. But I love you all, regardless of who you support. Bakayo, Wiao, Komiso, or any other political party. I still love you guys as Liberians. If you want actually to know me, get close to me, you got to know me. What we do on the show is for the show. We have our lives. And like Steve will always say, I don't take politics serious. And I've always told Steve, don't take politics serious. Especially Liberian politics. Majority of the people who are running our country we call them leaders are a bunch of jokers, are a bunch of selfish people. They only care about their pocket and their surrounding. They care less about the country. So don't take anything personal or serious. All you do, you have information, you provide it to the Liberian people, let it be the judge.
Oh, yeah.
But if we come here to spend our time, sacrifice our time, and give you information, and then you want to turn against us, and you want to also speak the way you speak, you want us to support your people that you are singing for, that's not going to happen. We are stuck together. The one that I say they will come, they will go and come back.
Mr. Kane.
Yeah.
Mr. Kane. Warn your people. Warn your people. Because they have one birthday that coming on Tuesday. Any attempt for them to try, I see them ready for
they will try.
They will deal with all our birthday. Let me say this. That funny thing. If you try 211, that funny 211, I wear my beat up. You know when American people say beat up, I'll be my beat up that day on the show with my glasses. That's my birthday. I'll be my beat up. I'll be on the show. Any attempt that June 12 will reciprocate it to you. For you to put yourself together, you're jacking on the birthday. They point that I come in what Melbourne when I see nothing inside the air. What is going on? Because we told you.
Camera.
You see, Eugenia. I said, "Only one person birthday coming." Eugenia, like, you see the investigation I saw carry on. I said, "I will not carry on. I got your back, so that you won't do it." Me who say I will not carry on investigation. Me who looking out for you. I'm looking out for you. You want something? Okay. I will take Eugenia. I will take on the investigation.
But you know one person birthday. She didn't say you or mom, so you know yourself.
No, I'm just saying, but I two people birthday the same day. She was
one person she know.
Yeah,
no, but
so
no,
maybe that's what she's talking about.
No, I'm speaking on behalf of Monk. I know that.
Well, you can't be speaking on behalf of me too. Don't
no, Monk. Let me tell you, Monk. I'm looking out for you, bro. Let me no. Wait. Let me help you.
You need to show face for 1 minute and tell the message not speaking for you.
No, simple.
How can you speak? The lady didn't
no.
Call one person.
I'm representing Monk officially in her official capacity. I'm representing representatively. So I can't want to go Monk. I see some people say, I know only Monk, but they come in. You're not ready yet. Y'all won't be enemy of progress. You're not ready yet. Now the plan the noise will be. Y'all might check. Y'all might check on the show here.
Junior, but then you follow this out. Because you know like you kind of like reading your own code.
No. Listen, y'all don't support their birthday.
They say like only one person they know.
No, that me and Monk birthday. You don't leave Monk or listen. We understand that Monk can.
Always say that I want to leave you out.
They don't want to call Monk.
They man playing a game on this show and you playing a reverse psychology thing. Yeah,
I get the reverse psychology or what? They man trying to make it look like that you don't want the people talking to.
That's exactly what he's doing. I don't know what it was doing behind the scene when they try to trap him, and then he would do the opposite. He would say, "Oh, because we got 2 birthdays coming up on the 11th."
But then if you can get along, if we can know exactly the 2 birthday, then we just cancel the birthday celebration on SKTV.
Yeah, I mean the thing about I can say it to you, Mr. Kane. By the birthday celebration, they dropped in with one problem. By the birthday celebration, I'm bring noise on the show. Because I was some people lose their still hold a title forever. Some people be in situation they can't handle.
Who would think they still hold a title from there?
Oh, we'll recruit new people. I can tell you right now, Mr. Kane, as I speak to you, there are some seditions, some disenchanted United Party partisans who are speaking to us behind closed door. They want to be stakeholder.
So their birthday party will be like the drug dealer.
Yeah, it will be like the drug situation that day on Tuesday. That on Tuesday, I want to drug situation. You know,
A birthday falling on Tuesday.
Yes, on that big day now. Tuesday, that big boring day.
Okay.
Tuesday, the holiday on the show. And you know what? We're not hearing nothing about Father Day yet. I'm not understanding the whole Father Day thing. We're not seeing nothing about Father Day yet. We're looking at your year.
All right, my man. We're gonna leave it there, my people. We're gonna leave it there for today.
Yeah. Oh, Mr. Kane, I already got my ticket to visit Kenya.
To Kenya, that's what you were talking about?
Yes, I got my ticket from here to New York, and I will take Kenya Airway from there to Kenya.
I will tell the lady that tomorrow they breeze behind that trip.
I will be in Kenya I'm not telling them the day because I don't want to folks, you're good at me. I'm leaving. I got my ticket yesterday. After I left you last night, I got a ticket. And I will show you the receipt later on. I will show you the itinerary. The itinerary. Another good thing, on the Kenya Airway, there's also Kenyan women serving people on the Kenya Airway.
All right, I see you. I see you. Steve ran away already. Mom, my man, we got to go. My boy, thank you. Thank you so much. We'll see you tomorrow. It was a great show. Yeah, it was a great show. I love it. But again, SKTV family, we're in this together all the way to the end. Thank you so much. Y'all have a blessed. Today is Thursday. Tomorrow is Friday. Hopefully tomorrow all of you will come on here and support SKTV as always. Thank you so much.